We're drinking buddies. We're drinking buddies. We're drinking buddies. We're drinking buddies and we like to drink. We're drinking buddies. We're drinking buddies. We're drinking buddies. We're drinking buddies and we like to drink. We're drinking buddies and we like to drink responsibly.
So, excellent.
Right, we're ready to roll.
You're wearing a long sleeve shirt.
I'm
and
wearing a
shorts.
sleeve shirt and shorts. This is the official outfit of Southern California. How you doing? My name's Brian Roberts, and this is my good friend, as always, Harry Thomas. And this is your favorite show and mine,
Drinking Buddies.
This week, is it special at all?
Sure, it's always special.
It's always special, but usually there's a very special. This week is just a drink, I think.
Well, hey, but it's always special.
It's always special. Yeah, no, I'm just thinking.
We had a little rain in Southern California.
That makes it special.
We need that.
That definitely makes it special.
So yeah.
So fantastic.
Well, our drink today, in spite of the fact that it's kind of gloomy and cloudy, although it is, I noticed a little bit to the west, it's kind of clearing up over there.
That's good.
But, well, it's good for the weather in
I'd
terms
rather it
of
rain
being
for
out,
4
but
more months.
we need more rain.
Yeah.
So this drink might put you on the beach of Rio de Janeiro.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, I see what we're
You
going
know where we're going. You know where we're going with
That's
this.
right.
So this drink is called the Caipirinha.
Caipirinha. If that's how they at least pronounced it when I was in
Okay.
Brazil, Caipirinha.
Okay, and it uses a spirit that's unique to that part of the world, which is called cachaça, and it's a very, very close cousin to rum. As a matter of fact, people refer to it as basically the Brazilian rum. The difference is that cachaça is made from the juice of the sugars before it's made into sugar. Whereas, of course, rum is made from molasses. So you get a different flavor profile. But since I don't have any of that cachaça,
Just make it with rum.
they say the closest thing is clear rum. So how we're going to do here, we're going to take a full lime and we're going to cut it in half with this ulu knife from Alaska. And then we're going to cut each one of those pieces in 4. Okay? Like so. And we're going to drop those into the glass. And we're going to do the same thing with the other. Oop, I just squeezed a little juice there. Yeah, let's not be doing that.
There you go.
Let's not be doing that. So we're going to boom.
4, there you go.
Boom. So that's all we need that for.
Nice.
All right? So we're starting there. Next thing we do is we put 2 bar spoons of sugar in each one of these.
Excellent.
And if we had the, what's that, turbinado sugar?
Oh, right. Yeah. They're kind of raw sugar.
Yeah, that's what we really would like. But we don't have that.
Yeah.
The guy on the YouTube video that showed me how to make this drink indicated that this would be just fine. So,
Cool.
So we're going to do it that way.
Good. Sounds good.
Now we muddle.
Muddle. Yeah, that's right.
And we use a glass with a thick bottom so that we're not going to break it. So we're going to muddle it, and of course using the grain of the sugar kind of helps us with the muddling process.
Indeed.
You guys can do that.
Smells good.
Yeah, take a look at it. We don't want to completely mash this, but we want to make sure that we get most of the juice out.
Yep.
And we want to make sure that so that's kind of where we are with that, if you can see.
Nice. Yeah, when I went to Brazil years ago when I was working for Goodwill Industries, they sent me down there to see if we could create a Goodwill project down there. And so we were down there for about a week. And every single night, everywhere we went, Caipirinha. It was like the national cocktail.
Yeah, I was going to say, yes.
Everywhere. And it was delicious. We loved it. And that was back when I was eating meat. So we would go to these churrascarias, which are these kind of meat. it's almost like a meat buffet, but you sit at a table and they bring you different styles of meat, and they just cut off little bits and put them on your plate. So there's rabbit and, you know, Kobe beef and, you know, beef from here and pork, and it was chicken. It was fantastic.
Yes, yeah, they say that this is a national drink. Now,
Yeah.
this drink might remind you a little bit of a margarita,
Right.
because it's
Very
got
similar.
lime, it's got spirit, and it's got sweetener, which is the
Yep,
sugar.
Yep.
Okay, and yes, they claim that this is the national drink of Brazil.
Indeed, it is indeed. It's kind of a deconstructed margarita almost.
Now, some people say, can we get some ice, please?
Yes.
Cubes.
Cute, got it?
So some people say that they want to fill this all the way and pour the liquor over it, and other people say put some ice in, pour the liquor in, and then go back and put some ice in. So that seems to be what we might want to do.
All right.
All right?
Good to mix match.
So we're going to put in 2 ounces each of our clear or white rum, or if we had the cachaça, that's what we would use.
Right.
Very simple drink.
Mhm.
And I just spilled a little bit of rum.
Party foul.
Party foul,
Oh,
no
my
kidding.
Lord, Harry.
Yes.
What are we gonna do with you?
I don't know.
That's 2 strikes.
2 strikes. Now we're going to stir this a little bit.
Yep.
Don't need to stir it an awful lot, but we want to stir it enough to kind of mix it.
Sure.
And now we're gonna fill it back up with ice.
Okay. All right.
And that is it. No garnish. Well, you can garnish with a lime wheel, but we used all of the lime.
That's right.
And that's it. Simple
Smells
drink.
Good. Smells good. Yeah.
Oh.
That is fantastic.
So,
There you go. Give it a shot. It smells fantastic.
that is a great drink,
Ooh,
and it's so simple.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Indeed. I do know that it was they make it very sweet in Brazil.
Yes.
It's I mean it's
Is
not
this as sweet as they made it in Brazil?
it's a little bit sweeter. So
Is it?
it's possible that the sugar they use had more molasses in it, you know, because it's just plain white sugar. So it could have been the molasses that in the kind of raw sugar. But this is fantastic. It also could be that the limes, because they use those smaller limes, those smaller limes.
Oh,
So it could be that.
I remember they had one video. When I do this, before I do this, ladies and gentlemen, I look online. There's a number of videos on a number of different sites, and you'll see one guy says use 3 ounces, another guy will say use 2 ounces. Some guys will say use 8 quarters of lime
Right.
instead of 4.
Yeah.
And I try to see what the prevailing,
Yeah.
some guys will say 4 ounces, another guy will say 1 ounce, and most of them will say 2 ounces, so that's what I use.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's good. It's very, very good. Yeah, it's delicious.
Simple and very
it's simple
nice.
and good. Yeah, I love it.
And if it was warmer outside, it would be a more appropriate drink, but
Indeed.
you
Hey,
know what?
I'm not hating it. You know,
Good drink.
it's a good drink. You should try it and comment. Let us know what you think when you make yours. If you have a secret recipe somewhere, or maybe you're Brazilian, maybe you've got some sort of special thing that we should add to it to make it read. But I gotta tell you, it's a pretty darn good drink. Pretty darn good drink. So, and remember always, we here at Drinking Buddies are drinking responsibly. We're about to finish this drink and then have a little dinner that my wife made, and then
We'll
finish our
do
evening
it.
out with a
So it's it meets with your approval.
It does indeed. It does
All right.
indeed. I love
So
it.
that's it. Real simple.
Indeed. So you drink responsibly. We will too, and we will see you next week on the next episode of
Drinking Buddies.
See you then. All right.